Have you ever sat to think of the reason why our mothers would always say, whatever you do, make sure you don't get this man aroused? Especially if you're just going to visit your male friend, they would tell you, mind the kind of games you play with this guy. Okay, mind the kind of thing you do with him because he's a guy. Why such statement? Now, if you are a parent watching this, you might also want to calm down and watch it till the end. And of course, subscribe if you have not subscribed with us, because here we'll be looking at testosterone surge and what it can do to the male body, what it can cause a man to do. Right. We'll be looking at the full version of testosterone surge. Now, what is testosterone surge? This is that point in time when certain conditions have been set in place to bring about the release of the hormone testosterone that moment. And this time around, a surge to engage arousal, to engage erection, to engage sexual play. And when this particular action takes place, there are certain changes in the physical body of this man in question. Now, let's bring a pictorial aspect to this game. Imagine me in my male friend's house, and I'm like, Joe, you play a lot. And I'm giving him that eyes like, like, okay, that's crazy, but imagine now, in that point in time, that guy is given to the fact that, ooh, the atmosphere here, it's love in the air. It's love in the atmosphere. Now, the body sends a message that, okay, this is the point, that point in time where testosterone goes to work. And if this man in question does not have self-control or little self-control, at that point in time, a lot of things can happen. Once testosterone is released, what happens? Welcome back. I am Kamsiyo, Nneoma, and this is Sexuality and Health Wellness, where we leave no crumbs behind. We talk about everything with relations to sexuality, with relations to health, your health, my health, our health. Now, what happens when there is testosterone surge? Number one, increased heart rate and cardiovascular activity. What does it mean? It means that at that point in time, there is one thing about the body system. When the body is in activity, and this part of the body in activity is the part where blood, a huge amount of blood, is directed to. Now, if you are engaging in sexual activity, huge amount of blood is directed to that place, directed to your genitals for contraction, for relaxation, for what have you, the activity going on there. So it's all the way from the heart to that direction. Like like huge amounts of blood goes to that place. I'm not trying to say that other parts of the body is deprived of blood. No, but huge amounts of blood goes down there. Now, in this situation, what does it really mean? It means that at that point in time, this guy, it's as if it's just like a rush of adrenaline, not adrenaline, really, rush of blood. In other words, rush of energy, strength, and what have you. So at that point in time, if you as a woman, you are not ready to engage in sexual activity, but you have unleashed the testosterone in the body of this young man. I am so sorry, sweetheart, but you are not gonna escape. The only thing that's gonna make you escape is if you are more than one in that room, and of course against that action taking place. That is the only saving grace you've got. Apart from that, that man is going to pin you down. Why? Number two, because Testosterone makes this man hard erect. And there is one thing, if there is one thing I learned about men and their reproductive system, once a man gets erect, sweetheart, just know that once a man gets erect, and the erection is with relations to sexual response, sweetheart, that man must pin you down. That's testosterone making the penis erect and telling the penis that this is time to attack. Okay, that was crazy, but yes, telling the penis that this is time to attack, and of course, giving the penis a direction. Attack her. Come on, grab this woman. So, if at that point in time you didn't plan on doing this, and unfortunately you woke the sleeping lion, I am so sorry, but the lion's gonna bite. No, the lion's gonna pounce on you because number three, when testosterone surges through the body of a man, behaviorally, his behavior is totally, totally changed. What do I mean? This man can initiate sex even if this man is the type of person that used to be shy. So you that have a shy male friend and think that he's shy, he cannot do anything. I mean, I'm even more outspoken than him. I mean, you sound like the boss lady most times, right? But he's the one that is shy. The day you wake the sleeping lion, the day there'll be a testosterone surge within his veins, his arteries, around his body. Brethren, I just want you to understand that his behavior changes. And because there is a behavioral change, he is going to initiate sex. He is going to initiate that action. If it is someone that has pussy, he's going to ask you. And for people that don't have pussy, he's going to pounce on you. So this is one of those times where we, do this eye-opening stuff and all that. So that is just it. Testosterone makes kind of add or kind of increases the muscle mass, increases the bone density, and makes the man stronger. So even the frailest, is there anything like frailest? Is that an English? But I mean, even the weakest, even the weakest man can actually pounce on you that seem to be, busting you, pounce on you, pin you down with your weight and everything, turn you around on the bed. I mean, what have you ever thought? Have you ever thought the reason why some men that got married to fat women, like extra plus size women, have you ever thought how they actually handled the whole situation going on in bed? Come on, testosterone got him covered. Like, come on here. Tell the woman to flip the woman around like it's not a problem. Testosterone can do so much than you can ever think or imagine. Do not play with testosterone, sweetheart. So, brethren, I see you on my next video. Love you. Mwah. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. And of course, like